Hey guys! As you can see, my background looks a bit different today because I tried filming in front of my window. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning and the sun is streaming in and it doesn't work. Trust me, it's bad. Okay. So, yeah, I'm filming here now, for this video at least, and this video is going to be exciting because I'm opening this package. This is from Sketchbox, which is an art subscription box if you've never heard of it. And I've always wanted to try out one of their boxes. I don't know why, I've just never gotten around to putting out the $25 to get a box sent in the mail. But I got an email recently from them that said they were selling things in their shop for 50% off the entire order. So I went around their shop, looked for some things, and picked out some art supplies that looked really cool that I thought I'd like to try. So here it is. It arrived last night and it took all my self-control not to open it that night because I wanted to do a video for you guys. So yes, I'm excited and I'm ready to open it. So let's go. So here we go. Guys, I am so excited even though I know what I'm getting. It's like Christmas. Okay, I've got scissors but I'm not sure if I'll need those. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need scissors. There we go. You know those people at Christmas time who open packages really slowly and then you just want to kill them because you want to know what it is? Yeah, I'm not like that. Alright, so here is inside. This is a brush pen. I've never tried one of these before, so I saw it on their store and I thought now is a great time to try it since I can get it on sale. Not that they're expensive or anything, but you know. Here is what I'm really excited about trying. These are apparently ink blocks, and I've never even heard of these before, so I've never tried them, of course, and I'm very excited to see what they're like. I don't know if I can open this here. Let's see. Oh, guess so. Okay, so here's what the inside looks like. Just little ink blocks. So, alright, I'm excited to give those a try. What else do we have? I got some India ink, and this was the only color they had, since they just send little choices in their boxes, little, like, they just choose random art supplies to send in their boxes, and so this is the only color they had, but I've always wanted to try India ink, and I've never been able to, so here's my chance. Next, we have a permanent marker fine liner, and I definitely wanted to get this since I don't really like the multi-liners I have now, as you probably saw in my art supply video. And the last thing is just a wooden sharpener. Can't have too many sharpeners because I always lose them, and I've never had a wooden one before, so I mean, you know, it's a sharpener. So here are all the materials laid out for you. We have the ink blocks, the pencil sharpener, the India ink, brush pen, and the liner. So I'm going to try them all out for you, and I'm excited to see how they work. So as I said, I've always wanted to try out a Sketchbox, but I've never actually bought one, or just an art subscription box in general. I think the idea is super cool because you can try out art materials that you most likely would not have tried out on your own, because they send them to you, you don't know what you're getting beforehand, and I would definitely like to subscribe to it someday. I don't know when I'll do that, but that's definitely on my bucket list. And I just think the whole idea of subscription boxes, it can be art, it can be food, it can be beauty products. I think it's a really, really cool idea. So here I started to color it, and I'll let you know what I think about the ink blocks. They have very rich colors and are very easy to spread with water. One thing I read on the back of the box is that you can either draw it directly on the paper and then use water over it, or you can use water directly, like you can use your brush directly on the ink block to pick up some of the color and then put it on the paper. And I found that if you do it that way, the color isn't as rich as it is if you draw with the ink block directly on the paper and then use water over it. So it just depends on what kind of color saturation you would like. It's easy to place the ink where you would like it since you draw on the paper first and then you use your paintbrush on the paper. So that's something I really liked about it. And also, you can add new layers without disturbing the previous layers. So that's because it dries pretty well, and once it dries, it's on the paper for good. And then you can use another layer over it, and you won't be picking up any color from the layer before that. The blocks themselves feel very smooth. They kind of have the texture of oil pastels. And they also, the color comes off of them pretty easily, so I ended up with a few stains on my fingers. So it can get a little messy, but not too bad. It's really not that bad. And they're just easy to use, and I liked using them for this picture. So I will definitely be using those again, and I definitely would suggest that you try them out if you're interested. So about the picture itself, I started out wanting to do some type of fantasy creature, like a fairy or an elf, an elf, hence the ear. And as I went along, the feathers just seemed to fit in the picture, with her hair, flowing backwards. And so, in the end, I realized that the overall picture kind of looks like a personified dreamcatcher. A dreamcatcher in human form. So that's what I named it. I just named it the Dreamcatcher. The background, the orange background, is done using the India ink, and it is very nice. I don't know if you remember my Liquitex ink review, but whenever I put the Liquitex ink on the paper, the spot where I dripped it on would stay visible. But with the India ink, I can put drops on the paper, and once I spread it out with the paintbrush, it'll just go away. So I really like that. It ends up looking very smooth. I'm running out of time. The brush pen was nice, but it didn't have the continuous ink flow that I would have liked it to have. But overall, it was pretty nice to use, and I really do like brush pens. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you aren't already, please subscribe for more, and if you would like to, you can request future videos. See you in the next video.